About a year ago, I made a video about the show Bar Rescue, which was pretty much my gateway into reality television. And that show set a very high bar, and I don't think I need to keep explaining why.
You're an idiot! Do you get that? Your mother has a sickness! You have no reason to live!
But this time, I thought I'd take a look at a program that aired way back during the early 2000s, when hit shows like Survivor came around and popularized the genre, leading to a seemingly infinite amount of reality shows covering just about anything you could think of. And when I tell you they tried just about anything, I am not exaggerating. For example, in 2006, there was a show on FX called Black White, where a white family and a black family had makeup artists help them swap races to see what it's like in each other's shoes. I felt like I was watching a comedy skit. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Being a former basketball player, I always thought how nice it would be to be able to jump, get off the ground, leap, and slam dunk like these guys can. And there's no doubt about it, blacks are superior.
I'd like to stay as far away from this one as possible. Instead, we're gonna watch It Takes a Thief. It's a show where two ex-criminals, Matt and Jon, break into the homes of real people in order to show how poor their security is so they can help them upgrade everything to prevent it from happening in real life. Which is actually a pretty good premise for a show.
It's interesting to see just how easily an experienced burglar can sneak his way onto practically any property.
Part of what makes this show so good is that residents have to sit and watch as their house is completely torn apart by Jon, and despite knowing that everything's going to be returned and fixed right after, people have such visceral reactions to seeing it happen.
I'm gonna kill this guy. It would probably come close to a beating to death. Instant fury. I've been mugged, but this is far worse. Somebody give me a gun.
It's basically 40 minutes of Matt with his hand on someone's shoulder being like, "Oh man, your dead parents' priceless heirlooms. It looks like Jon took a poop on him, huh? You should probably buy better locks, right, buddy?" Today I want to take a look at one of the goofier episodes because this guy from the pilot episode took it a little too seriously.
Feels like I've been.
Each episode of It Takes a Thief starts with Matt and Jon searching for potential houses to target. Now, this time they've set their sights on a big frat house in Rutgers with over 30 residents.
Yo, fellas! These guys seem like they'd be game for anything, especially when it comes with a free security upgrade for the house.
Oh, look at these guys. I bet it smells like a Smash Bros tournament in there.
All right, well, I'm always telling people that they have to lock doors, close windows, shut the door behind them, which is pretty much first grade stuff. For the most part, it's like telling 5-year-olds to do something they usually don't.
Everyone makes jokes about why the place is in shambles, except for Ryan, the frat president, who seems genuinely upset about the state of the house. At least more than this guy.
What would I rather do? Have a party or fix the window? Personally, let's party.
Okay, how do I describe Matt the Rush chairman? You ever have one of those friends that you care about deep down, but you're also embarrassed to have him around new people who aren't used to him yet because he's a lot sometimes? Well, that's him like all the time.
Where Willie? Where Willie?
He's also stupid drunk for a majority of this episode, which is why it looks like he's having an absolute blast.
The security in the house is pretty terrible.
The security in this house is lackluster.
Security in this house sucks. Security in the house is awesome.
Have another beer, dude.
Next, Matt takes a tour of the house to get an idea of the layout while also seeing what valuables could be potentially stolen.
You'd be surprised at how much valuable stuff these guys just keep around in plain sight. I mean, they've got 30...
Whoa, get out of here, pal. This is my spot. I've been planning this for weeks. I'm not leaving. Okay, fine. You get this side and I get this side. Fine, that side's better anyway. Nice fingerless gloves, dip. Ever heard of fingerprints? They're workout gloves. You.
What is up with this window? This is a bad window that we have right here. At some point during this semester, someone just shattered the window, it's broken completely. They came in and they stole paddles, composites. Twice it happened, actually, 1 week after the other.
This place is fucking falling apart. Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm not the type of guy that would ever join a frat, but when I was in college, I could at least pass by the big fancy houses and go, all right, that looks cool. I could see the appeal in living in a cool house and throwing big, fat, morbidly obese parties in there. But this place is a shit shack. I swear, if all 4 of these guys jumped at the same time, the whole floor would cave in. Ryan's door doesn't even lock. Like, all a burglar would have to do is shove open the door and boom, you now have access to every key in the house. Not that you would need them, because it seems like every door in this house is just open at all times.
Hey, Maddie, we're approaching my room here. We're at the end of the hall right now. Yeah, so Maddie, this is my room, dude.
So yeah, this is my room. This is basically where all the room stuff happens. So many room-related topics come to mind. A little fun fact about my room is this is where I put my stuff. He's so wildly unprepared for this. And it wouldn't be college without random holes in the wall because, drywall speaks to drunk college kids like the Green Goblin mask in Spider-Man.
I like my room a little bit. I don't like it that much. I mean, I used to have a better room, but I'm at school. My parents are like kind of far.
Matt's so drunk drunk that he thinks he's on MTV Cribs, but it doesn't matter because his room is just a hoarder's den filled with junk. However, there is one thing that's important to him, and it's this little leprechaun guy.
This guy right here, my little Irishman right here, I'm all about this right here. This is my guy right here. No, you're not touching it.
Matt continues touring everyone's rooms, with the last stop being on Jonathan the treasurer.
Where's the money at?
Right. I actually have a lockbox so I keep in my closet here.
This guy keeps the house operating cash in a flimsy box in his unlocked closet. That's exactly the kind of thing that makes a place like this vulnerable.
What could happen if somebody drained that bank account?
If someone broke in this room, like, we're done.
You get the idea. Everyone's really irresponsible, and their rooms are easy pickings for a burglar. But now Matt takes a look at the security outside, which is honestly no better. It's honestly impressive how broken down this place is. Like, there are doors that can't even lock anymore, windows that are smashed in and just left wide open. There's even a door that'll just accept any key you put into it.
We were planning on robbing the fraternity tomorrow, and that's what the rest of the house was planning on too. But since these guys think they're not vulnerable when the house is occupied, we've decided to do the place right now.
I'm all for it.
So now we move on to the actual break-in, which is easily the most entertaining part of the show. Matt piles everyone into a van and reveals to them that not only is their house security being tested, but they're also going to see if any of the 30 people living in the place do anything to stop it. But I mean, come on, there's no way someone can rob you while you're inside the house without getting noticed, right? That'd be absurd.
What are you doing? Those were on my side when we got here. What? No, once they cross this line, they're in my territory. Oh my God. Go away. We were already here.
On the side of the house, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about.
For the heist, John's accomplice runs a distraction by posing as a student meeting someone to work on a school project, who almost immediately makes her way inside no problem.
Oh, there he is. Who's that?
That's my roommate.
That's not your roommate. It looked just like one of your bros.
All John did was wear a hat and a collared shirt, and just that was enough to have everyone in the room think, oh yeah, he belongs here. Not only that, but they already forgot to leave the fire escape locked, so John just gets inside within seconds as well. He then kicks down Jonathan's door and starts grabbing whatever he can.
I don't know what he's... Oh, I have a checkbook.
Oh, right, the thing that can bury us. I forgot I left it in my unlocked drawer, in my unlocked room, in my unlocked house. It literally took John 1 minute and 30 seconds to get in and steal the most important thing in the house.
Can I use that bathroom in there?
Yeah. And if you, want to take your shoes off something. One door.
You're too much.
Kryler, it's every day with you, man. Come on with the foot stuff.
Oh, come on, that's all our money.
He just took
Unlock your door.
He just took your money.
John, dude,
No, he didn't take his money. He took our money.
Here they go.
That's my money.
Now John breaks into Ryan's room, but while he's digging around, one of the frat bros heads upstairs to find out why John's accomplice hasn't returned yet.
Yeah, he took my fraternity now.
Do frat presidents actually get their own little mallet to play with during meetings? Like, is that a thing? That's adorable. All right, first order of business, Kryler, we're not gonna do the toes out cookout, so stop pitching it. By the way, do you guys wanna see the worst coming up teaser you've ever seen on TV?
You at home
Oh my God.
know that I'm scared.
Oh my God.
Are you in danger, Matt? Are you good? I don't understand what that was.
Where's the bathroom?
Right here, turn right.
Oh, he's just gonna help her out.
Oh no, Graham. Look, what are they doing?
What are they doing?
So the two of them continue to clean out the house with basically zero effort, and I don't even think they needed to bring this woman along in the first place, because it seems like this is by far the most aloof group of people I've ever seen. It gets to the point where John is literally standing next to this guy holding all these duffel bags, and he still doesn't even acknowledge him. You can tell Ryan's super disappointed about it too.
There's Maddie's room.
Here we go.
Oh,
Now,
dude.
what we got in here?
Now you're somebody, you got some stuff in there that you don't want him touching, right?
Right.
Now, you won't believe what happens next, like you're gonna want to stick around to find out.
They're leaving.
I had a nightmare last night.
Why did you do that?
My arms were spaghetti. It was
Oh, he's got your little Irish dude.
That's up. A shamrock?
Yes.
I didn't realize Matt actually cared this much about the leprechaun. Like, I thought he was just joking around, but no, this is seriously affecting him. You'd think this would sober him up, but it's almost like his body's trauma response was to instantly double his blood alcohol level.
That's ridiculous that he broke my thing. That's absolutely, that's ridiculous. Dude, that's I haven't had it since I was 6 years old. And he goes, dude, that's...
Shut up!
Shut the up!
Yeah, shut
I'm
up.
pissed off! Dude, what the
Matt gets so upset about this that like they have to try and change the subject, but he just won't get over it until they cut to a commercial break to like calm him down.
We're filming a TV show right now.
Alright, I know what you're doing.
It's not like he can just like pull out.
Alright.
What's he doing?
Is this it? Is this the problem?
Oh my
He's
God.
pretending to fix the wire.
Is he pretending to fix the camera wire?
John pretends to be part of the camera crew in order to get the boys off his back. That can't be allowed, right? If you're trying to simulate a realistic robbery, then that's definitely cheating. Also, you can see this place falling apart in real time. Jesus Christ. It's clear that there are tons of issues with the building's security, so as John exits the building, Matt explains how serious this could be in a real scenario and pushes them to confront their brothers about their lack of awareness.
He's running to go see if his little man is okay.
What's really sad is that I found an old Reddit post that Matt made about filming this episode of the show, and it turns out the reason that little leprechaun is so important to him is that it was a gift his grandma gave him right before she died in a car crash. Supposedly, she rear-ended a cement truck and the mixer burst open and encased her in rock-hard cement. Very similar to Han Solo in Star Wars in that it's all made up, okay? None of that was real, that was made up, it's a stupid figurine, and I'm not sure why he's so upsetty spaghetti about it. The brothers yell at everyone for not noticing John robbing them, which is silly because literally everybody involved is equally to blame for the house's terrible security. But now it's time for everyone to meet John the burglar, which goes, you know, as well as you'd expect.
What's up, boys? So what do you think about this?
If I was allowed to right now, I would knock you out.
And to add insult to injury, Matt and John then round everyone up to show them everything they successfully stole. He got passports, hundreds of dollars, even keys to the entire house.
I have an announcement to make.
Hold on now.
A certain somebody over here was very, very, very mad that a favorite statue of his got broken. I think you still are.
Yeah, I am. I'm perturbed.
Is that the word?
You know you're dealing with a certified smart guy when they say a smart guy word and then they nod their heads like, yep, nailed it, just like we practiced.
Now, I know that meant so much to you.
It did.
And we got you a new one. We put the new one in your room, and that's the one John broke, so this is your old one in a new
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right. My guy's cool. All right, thank you.
It's the simple things with this guy, you know? He could lose his entire house, but as long as the little man's intact, he's all smiles.
I'm gonna put all this stuff up back where it belongs.
Yeah!
I've got the pledges that are gonna come in and wipe the whole place down and clean up.
Oh, yeah!
And tomorrow, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give you guys a full-blown security renovation.
Awesome!
Ryan and Jonathan are so visibly over this. Meanwhile, Matt's just having the time of his life. Like, you'd think he's at a theme park. Now, for this next part of the show...
Hey, what are you doing? I'm putting glitter on the ceiling fan as my calling card. What? I don't want my calling card mixed in with yours. What? I was here first. We're doing it my way. Wait. We need to agree on one calling card or else there's gonna be too much. It's not gonna make any sense. Okay, fine. What do you normally do?
Well, geez, I was just gonna wipe poop on the walls.
We are not pooping on the walls.
Shh.
Where was I?
I'm definitely gonna have to come here and crack some heads tomorrow because I gotta make these guys understand it. This is serious.
Well, I feel bad for you because you got a lot of work to do. I'm going to be at the sorority. So you just call me. Ahoy!
For this next part of the show, they give the place a full security renovation. I'd get into it, but there's really nothing to see here because aside from installing a few locks here and there, all they're really doing is fixing a bunch of broken doors and windows. Because it turns out not having a giant hole in your house makes people less likely to rob you. Luckily, Matt has now sobered up by this point, so he can finally show you guys the peak of his intelligence.
You've got combinations on all your doors.
It's gonna be a change, not having a key, but I think human beings by nature are very adaptable to different situations, and I'll think we'll be able to take care of that.
Yeah, I give this guy 3 days before he forgets his code, gets angry, and takes a hammer to his lock to get inside.
Final exam is just around the corner when John comes back for one more heist.
This isn't a pop quiz. I mean, this is the final. I'm gonna come back, and I'm bringing John with me, and he's gonna try and break back in here.
So John comes back for one final test, and wouldn't you know it, they finally locked all their doors and windows, which means John can't get in. So after running out of ideas, he ends up breaking more of their shit to climb up to the second floor.
Oh, man. Busted.
And he caught us.
Come on out, guys.
It's us. Oh,
we made so much noise.
They come inside and start waking everyone up to see if they're properly locking their doors this time, and clearly everyone is messed up from the night before because they were partying, so nobody looks happy to see these two guys again.
You wanna take 5 minutes? Come talk to us.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, you don't look so hot.
Nah.
But yeah, Matt and John say their goodbyes, and that's pretty much it. Overall, it's a good show, and it's got me thinking about wanting to cover more early to mid 2000s reality shows on this channel. So, you know, if you have any recommendations, feel free to comment below. Until then, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
Absolutely no way I'm doing that. Then why don't you come up with something better?
Guys, for the last time, we're not leaving here until we come up with a calling card we can all agree on. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm just gonna ask him. Poop snow angel or piss tornado? What do you prefer?